Hello everyone. In this exercise of the SolidWorks, we will understand the welded corner, break corners, close corners, and corner trim in the sheet metal SolidWorks. Let's start. File, new, part, this. This is the SolidWorks user interface, and I am selecting the background plain white, and this is the unit system in millimeter gram second. We will understand the sheet metal close corner, welded corner, corner trims, and break corners. Firstly, we will create a base flange by selecting the sheet metal tab. On these tabs should come. If this doesn't come, then right click on any tabs and you click this sheet metal. By my user interface, this tab is coming. Okay. Now I am selecting the front plane. Top plane. I am selecting top plane. This you can take any plane. I am selecting rectangle. Center rectangle. Okay. This one. I am taking the arbitrary dimension. Firstly, I will create the base flange. This one. $100. Okay. Sheet metal base flange. And thickness, I am taking the 2 mm. And direction of the thickness you can reverse from here. This one. Okay. This sheet metal edit feature, you can set the dimension of the radius inside band. This radius is the inside band ratio. I will show you. This is minimum. The band radius, inside band radius must be equal to sheet thickness or more than that. This is the sheet thickness. Okay. Now I am creating the edge flange. This one. I am dimension taking the 30 mm. Okay. And another flange. This one 30 mm. Outer virtual shaft, I am taking this option, outer virtual shaft, and metal inside. Gap between two flanges 0.5. Radius inside band 2 mm. You will see front, this one. This is the metal inside, and the height of the flange is 30 mm. Outer virtual shaft, that is the intersection point of the outer edges, this side outer edge, and the flange outside. From this intersection point up to the end of the flange. This height is that height. Gap is 0.50. Isometric, this gap is this one. I will show you how you can measure 0.50 gap and radius. Okay. Evaluate, measure. This is the inside radius. If you measure, click in, you will see the radius is 2 mm. Okay. And gap. Sheet metal, isometric, this one. Top view. This is the gap between this one. So this, and select this point and this point. This one. This is gap is 0.50, which I have assigned. Right click. I am change the gap. Suppose I plan this one. Suppose you change the 1 mm gap. Okay. Now measure it, evaluate, measure it. This one and this one. You will see this is the 1 mm gap. Okay. But this is kept minimum. Edge flange, this one I am taking 0.5. Okay. You can measure in this way. Sheet metal, isometric, this one. Firstly, I will discuss about break corner. Break corner is provided in order to avoid the sharp edges at the corners. These are the corners. This is the corner. In the sheet metal there is a corner. You can select the break corner, this one, break corner. Break corner, suppose you select this one, this, and this one. This. There are two options, chamfer and radius. Suppose I am taking 5 mm radius, 5 mm chamfer, then okay. This chamfer is. Again, edited this feature. Radius, I provide this one. Now it becomes radius, fillet, 5 mm, this one. Okay. But there is another way of providing this thing. You can't select the edges. You simply select the face. Suppose this, you select the face. Radius is 5 mm. So then this one. You can apply this thing in this way also. Right click, edit. Suppose you provide the chamfer. This one, select this one, face. You can select the whole surface also, this one. You can select all this. If you want to suppose change this face, you can change. Suppose you want to change radius, and this way, individually you can control this thing. Okay. So this is the break corner. I am deleting this break corner. I have finished one thing, break corner. Now another option is the closed corner. Firstly, I create the flanges. Edge flange. This one. Dimension is 30 mm. Same parameter, gap is 0.50. I have explained to you. And blind 30 mm, that is from the outer richard shaft. And this is the material inside. Material inside means front. This is material inside. This material is the inside. In this way. Up there are the 4 flanges, isometric. Now, in the corner, close corner. What is close corner? I will discuss this thing. Close corner, suppose I want to close this end flanges. So there are the 3 options. One is the butt. You will see my cursor here. Butt, overlap, this one overlap, underlap. I will discuss all the 3. First is the butt, this one, and faces to select. And you check auto propagation. Faces to select. In auto propagation, if you select one face, another is automatically selected. This one. This is the butt weld. And gap is 0.10. Suppose I keep this gap 0.50. This one, I gap keeping 0.50. Top. This one. Auto propagation. Close corner, this one, I am keeping gap 0.10. And face, this face, and auto propagation. This one. This is closed. You will see there is a gap between this. Top. If you measure it, evaluate, measure. This is 0.11. This is a close corner. This is a close corner. Suppose you increase this thing 0.50. 0.50 auto propagation. This is not taking it. 0.20. This one. 0.20. This one. Isometric, sheet metal, isometric, top view, evaluate, measure. This is 0.20 gap. Close corner, but gap is, I have increased 0.20. Okay, this way. Again, I did it. Suppose you increase the 0.50 auto propagation. The gap increases. These ends are meeting, but means this end. If you measure this point and this point, this point, this is 0.50. In this way, you apply the close corner. Now we will take the another option. Close corner, this one. Sheet metal, isometric. Suppose you take this overlap option. Overlap option, the one option comes more. This is, suppose this is the one. This is the ratio. I suppose I take 0.5. This I am taking 0.50. 0.50 means 0.5 into sheet thickness, half of the sheet thickness. This will be overlap. Suppose top, I take top view, this view. This is 0.50. 0.50 sheet thickness. Suppose I take, this is the 0.50 and this I am taking, suppose 0.10. 0.10. Okay. And this is 0.5. 0.5. यानी कि 0.5 into sheet thickness. That is the half of the sheet. यानी कि this is overlapping. This is overlapping. Overlapping by 1 mm. So how will you measure it? You can see. Evaluate, measure this point, this surface, this edge, this surface, and this. It means 1 mm. Delta x is 1 mm. And this flange is, this is overlapping this flange by 1 mm distance. Okay. Suppose again I give another example. Suppose I give the 2 mm. 2 mm. It will be only 1 mm. It will be maximum 1 ratio. 1. I take 1. 1 mm means I click it. It means sheet metal top. It means this flange is overlapping this flange by 1 mm because ratio is 1. So 1 into 2, that is 2 mm. If I measure it, evaluate, measure from this surface to this surface, you will see delta x is 2 mm. Okay. This. Again, I am taking another option. This is underlap. Suppose I take this one. It means, suppose you increase this one, decrease. Only maximum will be 1. It will be 1. Suppose I decrease this. Suppose I take 0.5. 0.5 and this is underlapping. This flange is underlap by 0.5. 0.5 means 0.5 into sheet thickness. 2 into 0.5 means half of the sheet thickness. This is overlapping, underlapping by 1 mm. How I will measure it? This one. Measure this surface and this surface. In this way, this is 1 mm. Okay. Close corner, I take more example. This one, 0.5. 0.5 and that is the, suppose you take it 0.2. 0.2 you take. This value you take 0.20. So this is an underlapping by 0.2. 0.2 means 0.2 into sheet thickness means 0.2 into 2 divided by 2, 0.4 mm. That is 0.4 mm. This length is 0.4 mm. Measure it, evaluate, measure this one and this one. This will be 0.40. That means this is underlapping by a distance of 0.40 in this way. This is the 0.2 ratio, 0.2 into sheet thickness, that will be measured. Okay, in this way we can use this. I am deleting this. Code from here you can delete it. Yes, I want to delete it. Now another option is sheet metal. This one, well, close corner I finished, break corner I finished. Now I taking the welded corner. Welded corner. Welded corner means, suppose you take this and this, and this indicate vertex. From up to what height you can take the weld. Suppose I take this height from here. This one. You can take this. This is the welded corner. If you want to change, clear, and take height here. So this one, you can edit fillet radius. If you uncheck this thing, it will be this one, rectangle shape. This is the welded. You can provide on all the corners. On all the corners you can provide it. Suppose you can provide it isometric. Here you want to provide it welded corner. This way. Height you can take from here. If suppose you want to take this height, you can check it. In this way, you can provide on all the. Fillet you can add. This, not edge. This is the vertex. Any vertex from example this. This one. In this way, you can provide the. Suppose this is the vertex. This must be equal to vertex. Suppose this point, this one. Okay, in this way you can provide the. I am deleting this thing, welded one. Now you can. I am deleting this. From here I delete this. Now another is the corner trim. Corner trim. This one. Corner trim will be applicable in the only when the view is flattened. This one. Now you can apply the corner trim. Now this command will be active. Corner trim. This corner trim command will be activated only in when the view is flattened. Suppose this is the wheel. This you provide the corner trim. Corner trim is you select the edges. This edge. From here you can select the type of square. This one you select 5 mm. This one if you want to check this thing. Evaluate, measure. This is the 5 mm. This is 5 mm. Suppose you want to edit it this way. Square you want circular in this way. This one. Now it will be circular. 5 mm. Measure it, evaluate, measure, you measure it. This is the 5 mm. In this way you can provide this thing. This is the corner. But this will not be visible on in the case of when you unflatten it. There will be no end relief. So when you flatten it, then it will be visible. In this way you apply all the corners. I am unflattening it. In this way you can apply all the things. Break break corners, corner trim, corner relief. Okay, in this way you can apply this thing. So I hope you would have enjoyed in my this exercise. You please like, share and subscribe my this channel to go up to a great extent. You please subscribe my this channel, and thank you for watching. Thank you very much.